So Mario, thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for coming to .next 25. Let's start with you telling us a little bit about yourself and your background at Cisco.
Sweet. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for allowing us to be here. This was a great event this year. Great announcements that you guys have made, and it's my first time to actually see this come together in the way that you guys have been driving the business, and I think it's an amazing event. I've been with Cisco for close to 25 years. I joined the team as an engineering leader here covering Florida, navigated through sales for a little bit, carried a bag, and was an account manager, a regional manager, then a sales leader in the enterprise networking portfolio, and then most recently been in this role now, which is what we refer to as the cloud and AI infrastructure. And it's an amazing journey that we're all on together in terms of what we see in front of us and where we're going and where the industry's going too. I just love the fact that there's all these transitions that are happening and we get a chance to be part of them as we look forward.
It's definitely an exciting time. We've had some great success together in the past year since you've been in the role, and we've had some great customer wins together. What can we expect in the next 12 months or so from the partnership, and what the market can see from us?
Yeah, that's a great question. First of all, I'll tell you that in the last 12 months that I've been in this role, it's just been an amazing journey. When I look at the co-development work that we've done together as a team, and then how we correlate that into what our partners are looking for to be able to drive and deliver the outcomes that our customers are asking for, I think you guys have done an amazing job, and I think that really comes together and it speaks volumes for what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. So if I pause and I think about where we've been and where we're going, and I look at the next 12 months, it really is about continuing this journey that our customers are on, which is modernization. And you can call it in a lot of different ways what that journey looks like. Some might just say it's a regular refresh. Some might say is I need to modernize today for the AI of tomorrow, because I need to create the space and the opportunity to inject these new workloads that don't exist in my organization today, especially in the enterprise space. And so I look at what we're doing and our responsibility to help our customers accomplish that by stopping and pausing and thinking, how do we help you reduce a cabinet full of a bunch of servers down to something that's about half the size, that has a lot more power and more capabilities, but at the same time gives you greater outcomes than what you're used to getting today, right? And then I reflect on the co-development that we've done, where we've said, hey, it's one thing to sell it the way we sold it a year ago, it's another thing to say, we can do that on a modular or blade environment. Like we can do that with external storage, with this great announcement that you guys made with the partnership that you have with Pure. And I think each time we make those co-developments, we just make it easier for our customers to really go forward. And then the last example that I would give on that I think really needs to be doubled down on is, how do we make it simpler for our customers to enjoy all this shift that's happening, right? It's one thing to transfer knowledge from one subset of a hyper-converged infrastructure to something that Nutanix can offer. But if you don't make that easy for them, it gets a little nervous on how that's going to look and what it's going to feel like as they make that move. But I think what we've done here with you guys is really simplify the operations side of that. When we look at Prism and how we integrate that into Intersight, so that our customers that are running traditional workloads and want to put this new workload in their environment, they're going to make it super easy for themselves to be able to accomplish that. But it's not just the ability to operate it, it's also the ability to understand what's happening from the analytics perspective, from the monitoring perspective, and also from the growth perspective. Because we have that same interjection now with Pure, had that for years. So this relationship that we're building together in the ecosystem is just going to make it that much easier for our customers to really take advantage of what we have to offer today.
Yeah, it's great. No, and our partnership and the co-development is evolving as customer needs and the market needs are evolving, so it's been fantastic. Can you share some of the examples of the success that we've had together over the past year or so that really demonstrate that?
I got to tell you, first of all, we were super grateful to be awarded the Global OEM Partnership of the Year. I think it speaks volumes for what we're doing together. As an example, if you look at the commercial space, these are customers that don't necessarily have the same IT staff that maybe an enterprise customer would have. They're really looking for other customers that have maybe already made the journey, maybe folks that have helped them understand what options they have, and it's really important in their space to get it right, because again, they don't have the kind of talent that's necessary. With the work that we've done together, with the reference architectures and the Cisco validated designs and how we approach the market and their abilities to consume the technology, I think we've done a phenomenal job. And that's part of the reason why we're partnered up with that OEM Global Award that you gave us, is because we are truly paying attention to every customer that we have out there and the journey that they're on to get to where they're going. And I got to tell you, you guys have always represented yourselves extremely well. NPS, Network Performance Score, it just continues to stay at the highest level, even with the relationship that we're bringing together and the uniqueness in how we serve that market. So that's one area. If I look at it from an enterprise perspective, EAs tend to be the kind of the benchmark on whether or not an enterprise organization feels like, hey, I want to go all in with you, and I want to put that on an EA. I want to consume it so I can protect myself over the course of a period of time. And we all know that a lot of folks are kind of trying to figure out that budget situation with some of the changes that have happened in their space. So for us to be able to come in and offer a vehicle that allows them to be able to do that from the financing side of the house, to maybe just building an EA or an enterprise agreement that allows them to be able to move in the pace that they need to without causing any friction with the way they're currently delivering that service. So we're seeing those interjections. Obviously, public sector has its own uniqueness that we're also able to put our fingerprint on. I think at the end of the day, if we continue that momentum and that relationship, we're going to reflect back another year from now and say, look at the greatness that we have today, with again, the innovation that's not only here, but what we're taking advantage of to get us there to the next level.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. So to finish up, what's a call to action, or what can we expect from the partnership from your perspective?
I think the biggest piece for us is to continue down this path that we've created. The momentum is not gone, right? I mean, if you look and you understand what's happening today, I mentioned earlier about AI being another workload. In order for us to accomplish that, we do need to help our customers create space in the data center, reduce the power consumptions of certain technologies or certain workloads that they already have. We pause and think about how this unique relationship that you built with Pure and existing customers that have had investments where the storage is external and they were trying to figure out what the next steps were to take it to a different level. We've got that in front of us right now, and what we need to do is be able to execute against that. Give our customers what they're looking for, give our teams and our partners the opportunity to recognize the value proposition that they can represent with this portfolio, and then continue to help our customers on their journey. And if we keep that momentum going, I think we're going to see a tremendous opportunity for us, for our customers, and for our partners. I like to call it the power of three, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if we don't sit down together and do this on behalf of the customer, then we're failing our customer, because they're looking at us to make it easier, to make it something that they know is a proven technology, but more importantly, that they don't have to worry about looking back and saying, did I make the right decision or the wrong one in the direction that we're going? And I think we've got a solid footprint to make that happen as we go forward. So we're going to double down on this relationship and continue to foster what we have built already.
That's fantastic. Well, we're looking forward to the next year together and looking forward to much, much more success. So appreciate your partnership, appreciate you sponsoring, and congratulations on winning OEM Partner of the Year.
Thank you, Ro. We appreciate you guys as well.
Thank you.
See ya.